My brothers and sisters of Burkina Faso, and to all Africans listening across this earth, hear me clearly today. We are not waiting anymore. We are not begging anymore. We are building our future with our own hands, our own strength, and our own hearts. They said Africa is poor. They said we cannot educate our children. They said we must always depend on their systems, their money, their mercy. But I say, they are wrong. Today I stand before you to announce something that is not just a project. It is a revolution. A revolution in the way we think, the way we build, and the way we see our children's future. We are turning old abandoned trains into schools. Yes, those same trains that once carried our resources out of Africa will now carry the light of knowledge into the hearts of our children. The iron monsters that once served the colonizers will now serve the sons and daughters of Africa. They took from us for centuries, and now we will take back every piece of steel, every rail, every bolt, and give it new life, new purpose, new power. We will transform the symbols of our exploitation into temples of learning. We will take the rust of the past and forge it into the gold of the future, because true education is the weapon no colonizer can destroy. My people, look at our land. Look at our hands. Everything we need is already here. We don't need permission to build schools. We don't need aid to teach our children. What we need is vision, courage, and unity. Trained schools will rise in every corner of Burkina Faso, from the dry fields of the Sahel to the green valleys of the West. Children will sit in classrooms built from the bones of old engines. They will open their books inside wagons that once carried our cotton, our gold, our labor. But now, those same wagons will carry their dreams. When I see those children sitting inside those trained schools, I see the real independence of our continent. Because independence is not just about borders, it is about the mind. And today, we are freeing our minds. We will teach our children that Africa can build from what others throw away, that we can create from what they called scrap, that we can transform what was once used to oppress us into a weapon of liberation. Each trained school will carry the name of a hero, a fighter who gave their blood for the dignity of this land, so that every morning, when a child walks into their classroom, they will remember they are not just students, they are the continuation of a struggle. They will learn mathematics, science, and history, but most of all, they will learn the truth about who we are, the truth about what was taken from us, and the truth about how we will never bow again. My people, do you remember the sound of those trains? The iron wheels screaming through our land, carrying away our future. Now that same sound will echo again, but this time it will carry laughter, learning, and hope. That sound will no longer be the rhythm of exploitation. It will be the rhythm of rebirth. We are proving to the world that Burkina Faso does not wait for handouts. We build with what we have. We are proving that African genius does not need permission to shine. Our enemies will not like this. They will mock us. They will try to sabotage us. They will send their agents to whisper lies. But remember, they laughed when we stood up. They laughed when we took our land. They laughed when we said Africa will rise. And yet here we are, still standing, still rising, still building. Let them laugh. Because every train we transform into a school is another nail in the coffin of their control. We are not waiting for the world to validate us. We are showing the world what African dignity looks like. We are showing the world what Burkinabe strength feels like. This is not just about schools. It is about sovereignty. It is about the right to dream without permission. The right to educate our children in freedom, not dependency. To the mothers and fathers of Burkina Faso, hear me, your children will no longer study under trees in the dust or in forgotten corners. They will learn in classrooms built from the metal of our resilience, painted in the colors of our flag, guarded by the spirit of our ancestors. To the teachers of our nation, you are the new soldiers. You do not carry rifles, but wisdom. You fight not on battlefields, but in the minds of our children. And your victory will outlast every empire, because it will live for generations. To the youth of Africa, listen carefully. You are not too young to change the world. You are not too small to rebuild your nations. Just as we have turned old trains into schools, you must turn pain into purpose and fear into fire. The chains they placed on your parents, break them. The lies they taught you, reject them. The power they stole, take it back. Burkina Faso will no longer be a land that waits. We are now a land that acts, and our actions will echo across Africa. I call upon every African nation. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait for loans. Do not wait for approval. Use what you have. Transform what they discarded. Build with your soil, your hands, your mind. Because the future of Africa will not be written in Europe. It will not be dictated by institutions. It will be built here, by us, the children of this land. This project, this education revolution, is only the beginning. Soon, every region will see these trained schools rise like monuments of pride. And every child who studies inside will know they are part of something greater than themselves. They will know they are not children of poverty, but heirs of greatness. They will know they belong to a continent that once gave birth to civilization, and is now giving birth to a new one. The old trains once carried everything away from us. Now they will give us the one thing no one could ever steal: knowledge. So my people, stand tall. Be proud, for today we begin a new journey, not on rails of iron, but on the tracks of destiny. And to the world watching us, know this: you cannot stop a people who have decided to think for themselves. You cannot enslave a nation that educates its children. You cannot silence a generation that has found its voice. The revolution is not in the guns. It is in the classrooms. It is in the books. It is in the hearts of our children. Burkina Faso has spoken. Africa has awakened, and no one will ever make us slaves again. Long live Burkina Faso. Long live African freedom. Long live the revolution of education. The trains are no longer leaving Africa. They are arriving, with knowledge, with hope, with a future.